Here's a look at the stories happening in your neighborhood.
Coming up on Fox 47 News, in your neighborhood, new safety measures coming to the Capitol. What you'll see when you walk through the doors.
A search for answers after gunshots ring out at a Lansing park.
And then the bird whisperer. We'll meet the woman behind an Old Town landmark.
Fox 47 News in your neighborhood starts now.
Hey, Mid-Michigan, welcome to Fox 47 Neighborhood News. I'm Larry Wallace, and tonight I'm actually bringing you the news here at Reuter Park because it brings us to our top story. You know, after a deadly shooting here at the park, a conversation started about safety at city-owned parks. Well, I actually had the opportunity to talk to a resident and a city official to get their input. Take a look.
The whole thing is sad.
K-9 officers combing through the grass of Reuter Park nearly 24 hours after Lansing's third homicide of the year.
This is not what our city is.
Lansing police say they responded to the park Sunday evening right before 9, where they found the victim, a 48-year-old man with a gunshot wound. He was taken to the hospital where he later died. Police do not believe the shooting was a random act.
Here we are losing another human being. For whatever the reason was, it was silly.
Nancy Malo is the president of the East Side Neighborhood Organization, a group that spends a lot of time trying to keep Lansing Park safe. She's wondering if this shooting could have been prevented.
And one of the things that I'm a huge advocate in is more lighting and cameras. With today's technology, there's no reason why we can't put LED lights in our parks that cost practically nothing to light these parks up and to put cameras up.
We went to the city with Nancy's concern. Parks Rec and Director Brad Kaczynski told us there are cameras in certain parks, but the specific locations just aren't promoted.
We're not going to be disclosing where we're going to be putting specific parks. I mean, the number one rule of security in some of those situations is not to talk about that security.
Now, police have identified the victim in the shooting as 48-year-old Lewis Hill. And this is obviously a pretty tough time for Lewis's family. And people are always asking, what can I do to help out in situations like this? Well, you can always call the Lansing Police Department with any information you may have on the shooting. And one thing I do want to reiterate, whenever you call the Lansing Police Department or give them a tip, you can always remain anonymous. For now, reporting here in Lansing, I'm Larry Wallace, Fox 47 News.
Last month, the Michigan State Capitol Commission voted to begin taking bids for metal detectors that will be placed at 4 entrances. But what they're looking for aren't your typical metal detectors. These detection systems will scan for not only traditional guns, but also 3D printed weapons. These detectors will be placed at the main east entrance, the Heritage Hall entrance, the South Senate entrance, and the North House entrance. But it doesn't stop there. The commission is seeking proposals for software for the Capitol security cameras to detect and alert security of people with weapons on Capitol grounds. These changes apply to everyone entering the Capitol, excluding on-duty law enforcement and Capitol security.
Well, it's officially orange cone season here in mid-Michigan, and one project is now underway in East Lansing. Starting on Monday, construction began on Collingwood Drive from Grand River Avenue to Linden Street, where crews will dig sewer and water main lines. Now, that is going to cause some road closures in the city. This is all part of the city's Neighborhood Improvement Utility Project, which began in March. This project includes upgrades to the city's water mains, sewer lines, curbs, and sidewalks. Your neighborhood reporter in East Lansing, Michaela Temple, Fox 47 News.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Fox 47 News Chief Meteorologist Brad Sugden. We have light rain showers that will continue into the night, though for the most part, some of us might honestly be a little more on the dry side. They're not much at all. Overall, we're going to have some excellent weather continuing for us. Plant away, put flower power in there if you're a fan of Mario. But it is time to start to get those flower beds going. It's going to be beautiful. Great sunshine, warm temperatures, even as we bring in some more clouds for Thursday and Friday. I think just the temperature aspect alone is going to be beautiful, and I'm going to leave it up in the great day category. Overnight tonight, notice not really that cold. Some areas may be down to about 49. That's about it. It's going to be very, very mild, excellent sleeping conditions. Probably not going to need the heat or the AC for quite a while. Look at Grand Ledge tomorrow, up to about 69 degrees. We will have some of that beautiful sunshine out there. We'll take a look at just how warm we'll get, how long that will last, and if there's any more rain chances. I'll have all the answers coming up.
Do I love ice cream? You sure bet I do. Everybody loves ice cream, and with warm weather arriving in Michigan, heading into National Nurses Week, Village Ice Cream and Cafe here in Diamonddale wanting to honor local nurses with their ice cream. They're honoring nurses with discounted prices on ice cream now through Saturday, May 13th. Healthcare workers will just need to flash their badge to receive 10% off their order. After all, they do deserve a sweet treat right now. In Diamonddale, I'm your neighborhood reporter, Hannah McElroy, Fox 47 News.
We all know college can be expensive, and one business here in DeWitt is helping new graduates save a few bucks. For the entire month of May, 2023 graduates can receive a free meal from Looking Glass Brewing Company. The only requirement is that a graduation certificate is shown. With plenty of food options to choose from, Looking Glass Brewing Company is offering this deal as a big congratulations to all 2023 graduates. Alongside of every free meal, graduates will also receive one raffle ticket entry to win one of 4 $50 gift cards. In your neighborhood in DeWitt, I'm Russell Shelberg, Fox 47 News.
Bruce Pets in Lansing is a spot many families go to when they want to learn about animals, get supplies, or even find the perfect pet. Today, we are turning our cameras to the bird department and learning all about a woman who is basically a bird whisperer.
We have one of the most amazing bird departments in the state of Michigan.
Thank you so much. You're such a good baby.
For 40 years, Debbie Pruce has been the beating heart of the bird department at Pruce Pets.
These are called violet Indian ringneck parakeets. I am manager of the bird department. I always have been, and I've been to many conferences around the country.
A love that started when she was younger.
We were blessed with every pet growing up.
And now she helps these birds grow up with some heartfelt TLC.
I buy all the babies here when they're anywhere from 4 to 8 weeks of age. Little precious little food coma.
But she doesn't do it alone. She has help from her family and employees. As the co-owner of Pruce Pets, a landmark in Lansing, Debbie has seen her love for animals get passed down from generation to generation.
My mom is very determined. For me, growing up watching her, she taught me resilience, keep going, keep pushing, keep being positive. She works with one of the most, I would say, challenging animals in our store, and she's really good at it. You want someone working with birds that really knows what they're doing, and she's that person.
Although Debbie has a lot of other responsibilities that keep the store going.
And the payroll, the banking, day-to-day business operations stuff behind the scenes.
It's the birds at the store who will always have a special place in her heart.
It's so important that these babies find a committed forever home.
For Fox 47 News, I'm your neighborhood reporter, Tiana Jenkins.